Hi, this is Michelle Ule, and I'm going to be wading into streams in the desert. Here I am with the January 6th version of the book. January 6th, the quote is from Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, they will not sweep over you. God does not open paths for us before we come to them, or provide help before help is needed. He does not remove obstacles out of our way before we reach them. Yet, when we are at our point of need, God's hand is outstretched. Many people forget this truth and continually worry about difficulties they envision in the future. They expect God to open and clear many miles of road before them, but He promises to do it step by step, only as their need arises. You must be in the floodwaters before you can claim God's promise. Many people dread death and are distressed that they do not have dying grace. Of course, they will never have the grace for death when they are in good health. Why should they have it while in the midst of life's duties, with death still far away? Living grace is what is needed for life's work and calling, and then dying grace when it's time to die. This was written by someone whose initials Letty just uses, J.R.M. It's followed by a poem by one of her favorite poetesses, one of her favorite writers, Annie Johnson Flint, who was a Canadian. I'm not going to read that one today, but you can take a look at it if you want. It's on the same theme, what happens when you pass through difficult waters. For Letty Cowman, passing through difficult waters, challenging herself with complications, was a way of her life in 1923, the year that she first began to put together Streams in the Desert. Her husband Charles was failing. His health had been completely worn out by his time in Japan, and she sat by his bedside at night, looking for anything to read to encourage him, because he needed help so very desperately. The encouragement he knew from the Lord, yes, but he needed to be reminded of it, just as we all do. That's my version today of wading into streams in the desert. I'll see you again next week.